Hello, Gwendolyn Christie here, and you're listening to the Callisto Protocol Helix station, brought to you in three-dimensional immersive audio.
You there? Say something. Percy, can you do this or not? You won't get an opportunity to catch Krober like this again. Do I have to drop down there and pull you out? Or are you gonna go get him? Oh, perfect. As if that's really what you need right now. Or that junk in your system.
I'm fine.
That piece of trash Krober ain't gonna be sympathetic if you have one of these breakdowns in there. He's just gonna stamp you up and put a socket in your throat.
You can try.
Come on now. You should be close. I've got him just up around that corner on your right.
All right. I'm good. I'm going. I can hear them.
Sounds like he's snagged up even more than we thought. You find them?
There's got to be 100 of them. Piled up. Crammed in cages. They're living. They're all eating, sleeping, shitting on the dead.
You gotta keep your cool.
Kane, they're eating each other.
Don't let it get to you. Just keep your eyes on the prize.
All my years. We need to save them.
We can't help them. Krober drills holes in their brains. His slaves are so far gone, if you let them loose, they'll rip you limb from limb. If they're eating the rotten dead, they'll just chomp at the chance to taste something fresh.
Krober is going to pay for this.
They don't appreciate human traffickers too much in Black Iron. He'll pay, all right. One way or another, we all do.
Shh. I see floodlights up ahead. I think I've got his shadow.
Careful now.
Approaching target.
Relax. It will all be over soon. Please, don't do this. I know you're scared right now. Hopeless. One little zap with my drill in your eye socket, and that will all fade away. And you'll be like all the others. Numb, dumb, and hungry. I don't have enough resources to feed you all, so you'll eat what you can and who you can. Until I find you a new owner. Okay. We're ready. Please, don't struggle. I don't want to miss. Huh?
Did you get him?
Right in the kneecap. You bitch! How's that feel, Krober? You run, and you don't look back.
Thank you.
Go! You ready to rot in a cage?
Go ahead, take me in. But I won't spend a second behind those black iron bars. The UJC can be bought, just like they were the last time. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, you know, you're right. You probably would get off on some technicality, wouldn't you?
Percy, just slap the cuffs on him and get out of there.
Sorry, Kane. Bad connection down here, catching a little interference.
Percy, don't even think about it.
Gotta go.
What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Keys.
I can pay triple whatever you'll get for my bounty. Why don't we talk it through over a warm meal?
I'm not hungry. They are.
No, please, don't. Please don't.
Wake up. It's dinner time.
Don't, I'll go. Take me in, please. Listen to me, bitch!
Some doors should never be opened.
Please!
And some doors should never be closed. You're right. I do look happy to see you.
No! Please! Get away from me! Get away from me!
Go on now, Krober. Smile for the camera, you goddamn pig!
Why'd you have to kill him?
All I did was unlock a door.
A door you should have left shut. He was worth 5 times as much alive, and now all we have is some gruesome holotape to turn in. We need that money. We deserve it.
Not as much as they deserved their revenge. Definitely not as much as he deserved what was coming.
That may be, but his dead ass barely pays for the fuel on this trip. You know how much it costs to fly from Europa to Io? We can't afford to be zipping all around the patrol zone.
There were children in those cages! Children! I need you to sit down.
You never used to be like this.
Yeah, well, time changes everything.
I think it's more like all that shit you're bumping has got your noggin all scrambled.
If you have something to say, don't beat around the bush. Just say it.
All right, I think you're losing it. You're starting to get sloppy.
People were down there eating people.
And in the middle of the job, you had another panic attack. Just like the last job, and the one before that.
And we caught every one of those guys. Look, do we have a problem here?
I don't know, Percy. Do we?
I'm fine. I've got this.
Doesn't seem like you do.
Then maybe we should just each go our own way. I don't need you doubting me.
Then don't make me doubt you. Just do the job. Watching you fall apart is getting old.
Watching you getting old is getting old.
Emergency power activated.
There's a ship out there. Can you read their insignia?
UJC Corrections. What the hell is Black Iron Security doing all the way out here?
Shut us down. Navigation is all theirs.
Incoming message.
Percy Riggs and Kane Phoenix. This is Black Iron Security. We've halted your vehicle and request hall access. Be prepared. We're coming aboard.
Under what orders?
I suggest you deactivate your weapons.
All of this because of some dead trafficker?
I doubt it. But you know how I feel about visitors.
Come on. No need to be bashful. First, thanks for the hospitality. I understand this is a bit unconventional. I'm Metzger. To my right is Lieutenant Prendergast.
What's up?
And this here is Sergeant Tanaka, our demolitions and robotics expert.
Howdy.
Great. Maybe you can tell me why the hell you're on my ship?
Of course. And you've both been personally requested to assist us on a special mission.
Requested by who?
We're asking the questions around here, old-timer. So why don't you shut that metal squawk box you call a voice?
This voice is from a windpipe implant I got after a shootout on Ganymede. Keep talking to me like that and you'll find out what happened to the other guy.
Does it have a mute button?
You touch it and I'll shove it right up your ass.
I bet you'd enjoy that.
Easy, friends. Easy. Let me apologize for Lieutenant Prendergast. He's fresh out of the academy and a little trigger-happy.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
Can it, Prendergast?
You've both been requested for this mission from the head of Black Iron Security.
From Ferris? What the hell does Ferris want with us?
Well, let's just say we require your assistance with a delicate matter. Tanaka, fire up the holo.
Here you go.
Good morning, crew. This transmission is meant only for those 5 sets of eyes in front of me. Now, last night, an inmate escaped the confines of Black Iron Prison. The fugitive stole one of our cargo ships and departed Callisto en route to the ghost ship formerly known as Helix Station.
Hell no.
You 5 are going there. You're going to stop him. People cannot and will not know that a prisoner has escaped under my watch. You capture him, you kill him. I don't care how you do it, but it is imperative you hunt him down. Captain Metzger will provide you with any additional details. Good luck.
I'm not going to Helix. Thanks, but no thanks. The past can stay in the past.
We don't care what you want.
Prendergast. Percy, it's your history with Helix that makes you essential for the mission. What happened to you on board the station, it's not our concern. Our only objective is to track down the fugitive.
I'm not going back to that twisted hellhole.
You don't really believe in all that superstitious bullshit now, do you?
Helix doesn't give. Helix takes. Takes something from everyone. Every single thing that enters that station changes for the worse. It's best you remember that.
Come now. You don't really believe the station is cursed?
Don't tell me she believes in gummers. Listen, lady, we're locked and loaded. If you're scared of ghosts and ghouls, stick by me. I'll keep you safe.
It doesn't matter what I believe. I'm not going.
Well, then you're done for, Percy. Your career's over.
Just take a second look at her. Percy's not of any use to anyone. She can barely keep it together. You're shit out of luck.
Ah, enough.
Unfortunately, if you don't take the job, there might be unforeseen consequences. The United Jupiter Company gave you clearances and visas to work the patrolled zone, and they can revoke them. All your perks and licenses and those looks the other way, they'll be gone. There'll be no more skip tracing for the two of you.
What kind of work can 2X skip tracers find in the Jovian system? You'd end up slaving away on some mineral mine in the Badlands.
We'd like to leave immediately. In your ship. It'll help us fly under the radar. Any other questions?
Just one. You that same Metzger stationed on board the Pathfinder? Killed a bunch of workers during a strike?
The media loves to exaggerate details. Anything for a good story.
Or a bloody one?
So, what's it gonna be, people? Yes or no?
go.
The hell you will. We can find other work, head back to Earth if we need to.
Kane will talk about our price.
Percy.
I said we'll do it.
That's what I like to hear. It's Metzger. They're in. You could detach the ship and report back to Black Iron. We're all good here.
You'll have to excuse me. I need a minute to freshen up. God damn it.
It's me.
I'm in here.
You need some help?
Can you replace my cartridge?
What are you up to? 5 doses a day?
Only on missions.
What would our new partners think about this? That the skip tracer they just hired injects dope straight into her permanent spinal tap.
They don't have to think anything, because they don't need to know.
Okay, it's in.
Thanks.
I don't like it when you ask me to help kill you.
Helix will be half a day's ride from here. Until then,
Where you going?
I haven't slept in 3 days. I'm gonna rest. I suggest you do the same.
I'll fly.
Keep her in one piece, kid.
Everyone else do what you need to do to get ready. Because it's gonna be go time soon enough.
All right, then. Get some rest. I'm gonna watch a holo.
This is one of the great slums in the failed state of America. 50 million residents living in squalor. The smog is so thick, it blocks out the sun. In the last year alone, there were over 15,000 gang-related homicides. We turn now to Melanie, a failed state local.
I'm from the slums of the FSA. My husband Randy got sick with intestinal cancer. To pay for treatments, we had to take money from loan sharks. When we couldn't pay, he was forced to fight in the debtor's pits. After he died, I didn't know how I was going to support my children.
Do you have a story that's similar to Melanie's? Are you and your family trapped on Earth, living in despair? Then join the United Jupiter Company, where a new life awaits you among the stars. Here in the Jovian system, opportunity knocks. You can work as an engineer in the aqueducts of Europa, or as a farmhand in the orchards of Ganymede. Look at Melanie now, working as a miner in the great caves of Io.
Joining the UJC turned my life around. We no longer have to worry about crime or disease because the United Jupiter Company has our back. Isn't that right, kids?
We love the UJC.
Or come live on board the Helix station, the diamond in the dark. Helix is the home to thousands of UJC residents, all living in the most advanced space station ever built.
It's powered by the revolutionary new
Carpenter Drive, ensuring the... Life on board Helix is worldly.
Percy.
You left us to die.
Percy. Don't. Percy. Don't leave us.
Percy! We're here.
Enjoying the trip down memory lane?
She's even bigger than I remember. The diamond in the dark.
Doomed from the day they built it. Man shouldn't have been out here playing God, building worlds up to the stars.
Dear me, Kane. Didn't take you for a poet.
There's a lot you don't know about me. Suggest you keep it that way.
This place is freaky as hell. I can see why it gives everyone the creeps.
What's all that debris surrounding the station?
It's not debris.
It's the cloud of corpses.
Good God. What have we gotten ourselves into?
You've got a lot to learn about history, kid.
I suppose this is why our fugitive picked this place. You knew we'd be scared.
I don't get scared.
You will.
Careful of the proximity mines. They should be coming up in a few clicks. Unfortunately, they're all old school. Nothing I can do about that.
All right. Swallow the fear. Let's gear up. Let's get this briefing out of the way.
Sure. On with it.
We're going to be dropping into Helix Station, once the thriving first stop for Jovian colonists. Now it's just an off-the-grid ghost ship with a PR problem. Helix has a 20-mile radius with the ability to house 500,000 colonists. As Percy can surely remember, 20 years ago, its carpenter drive went supercritical, flooding the station with ionized radiation. Hence our beautiful space graveyard. The UJC has since shut it down and blocked it off, using these proximity mines as a deterrent. Inside, we can expect fluctuating radiation levels, decaying and possibly malfunctioning antique security bots, and our fugitive. A man who should be considered the most dangerous criminal in the galaxy. No one knows we're here. No one's coming to save us.
Great.
Percy will be our guide. Tanaka will be relying on your robotic skills should we run into any issues.
Yeah. I'll do what I can.
The rest of us, we should set our mindsets on one thing and one thing only. Shoot to kill.
Jesus. How many bodies are floating out here?
Thousands. From here to the station, we're swimming in the sea of the dead.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
You okay, Percy? You look a little...
What's that out there? Just outside the ring. You see it, kid?
Shit. Tanaka, anything on the radar?
It just popped out of nowhere. The corpses must have washed out the signal.
Mine detected. Impact imminent.
Everyone, helmets on!
I didn't see it.
It wasn't on the radar, I swear!
Pull left, Prendergast. We're gonna hit the starboard side. Pull left now! Now!
Brace for impact!
Shit!
Main engine offline. Main power failure. Life support offline.
God!
We're going down. Brake! Brake! Brake!
Episode 1, The Proposition. The Callisto Protocol, Helix Station, stars Gwendolyn Christie as Percy, Sam Littlefield as Prendergast, Michael Ironside as Kane, Kevin Durand as Metzger, Cassandra Blair as Tanaka, with additional performances by Sam Witwer as Leon Ferris, Blake Robbins as Krober, Eric Scanlon as the prisoner, Elizabeth Evans as the ship's voice, Jessica Griffin as narrator, Krista Scott Reed as Melanie, Erin Anderson as the mother, Lonnie Arnold and Quentin Blanton Jr. as the two kids. Audio story by Jake Emanuel and Willie Block at Breaking and Entering. Written by Gregory Thompson and Tex Gresham. Directed by Jake Emanuel and Willie Block. Executive produced by Paula Chowles and Rob Capps. Executive producers Jake Emanuel and Willie Block. Produced by Gloria Bradbury and Tess Ryan. Original music and composition by Ryland Blackington. Music editing by Stephen Blevins. Sound design and mix by Sam Plattner. Sound design by Pacific Standard Sound, Jimmy Miller, Matt Yoakum, and Ryan Sullivan. Dialogue editor, Eileen Roberts. Casting director, Daryl Eisenberg and Allie Beans. Assistant director, Kyle Smithers. Script supervisor, J.C. Hines. Project manager, Cameron Mark Lewis. Production coordinator, Arati Misro. Production assistant, Ryan Mercatante. Audio engineering by Charles Carroll and David Wilson. Assistant editor, Beatriz Nerona. Trailer editor, Owen Greenwich Young. Production legal, Erica Jewell. The Callisto Protocol, Helix Station is a Striking Distance Studios and Godfrey Dadich Partners production. Striking Distance Studios. Story consultants, Scott Whitney, Eric Lieb, and Glenn Schofield. Executive producers, Adam Krause and TJ Kansuyi. Associate producers, Vincent Kwong and Daniel Jordanengo. VP Business Development, Blake Hennon. Based on the world of the Callisto Protocol, created by Glenn Schofield, CEO and game director.
I'm Gwendolyn Christie, and this is the Callisto Protocol, Helix Station.
Episode 2, Shipwrecks.
We're spiraling! Dropping emergency harnesses, everyone strap in!
Proximity alert.
You can't crash into the dock.
Proximity alert.
You better land this right. I ain't dying today.
Here goes nothing.
The Prendergast! Thrusters, now!
Come on! Come on! Holy shit.
Nice job, kid. You killed my ship with style.
Thanks, but... when the hell are we supposed to get off this place?
Oh, I'm going to be taking your fugitive's cargo ship. Consider that part of the fee.
Yeah. Sorry to break the news to you, but with Black Iron rides, it's Black Iron ships only. We're the only ones who can fly them.
So then how was our fugitive able to fly? He hacked into your ship's Black Iron kill switch?
Oh, you didn't hear. He cut the hand off of one of our guards.
Great work, everyone. We made it. Now count your blessings and suit up, because we got a fugitive to catch.
A fugitive who knows we're close.
With the place sealed up, we're gonna have to cut our way in. Percy, any thoughts?
Docking bay door's still the best point of entry. Brute force should do the trick.
For what it's worth, Prendergast. Nice landing.
Hey, hold up a sec. What are your thoughts on those two?
Kane's old school, the seen-it-all type, seems like a straight shooter. Her, I don't know, she just seems batshit.
No doubt about that.
That said, they do seem to know what they're doing. I mean, people in their line of work usually don't get gray.
Doesn't mean we have to trust them.
What's the holdup?
Coming, Cap.
There's a chance our convict is on the other side of this hatch, just waiting for his chance to blast us first.
If that's the case, we don't want to get got with our pants down. I want you ready.
Yes, sir.
Battering ram is all set.
Locked and loaded, everyone?
Fire up.
And we're pounding.
Do you hear that?
What?
Nothing.
You look pale.
I hate it here.
This place is dead, Percy. It's been dead for 20 years. The only living things are us and the man we're after.
I hope you're right.
Get your flashlights on. It's go time.
Percy, you okay? Percy.
I don't know if I can do it.
I'll keep an eye on you. Come on.
Just give me a minute, okay?
What? Oh, Jesus. Don't tell me you need another fix.
Just stand watch, okay?
The things I do for you. Percy.
I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Just like you remember? Percy.
What?
So what do you think? Is it like you remember?
When you get to my age, all the memories blur together.
Watch out for these bodies.
Guess not everybody became a space rock, huh? Careful, Tanaka. That skeleton likes you.
Will you please shut up, Prendergast?
Poor bastards. Looks like they were clawing at the doors when they sealed this place.
What happened here?
The radiation has altered Helix. That and the emptiness of time. Nothing here is as it was. Even the dust mites are different.
What are you saying?
Helix doesn't want us here. I can feel it.
Quit talking like that, you old bat. You're freaking me out. It's just a station. That's all.
I can feel their souls. Still trapped in here after all these years.
Percy, you're talking in riddles again.
Kane, you were right. She's got a few screws loose.
We tried to extract who we could.
Come on, Percy. Back to the present.
What was that?
What was what?
Did you see that?
I want lights down that hallway. If it's him, be ready. I got nothing. That is nothing but rubble and a dead end.
I swear I saw something.
Maybe it was one of your ghosts.
Yeah. Maybe.
Looks like the ceiling must have collapsed.
Great. Now where the fuck do we go?
Can't lift it. Looks like this way is a no-go.
Percy, where are we in relation to where we need to be?
Other side of that rubble is the atrium. From there we could branch off to wherever we need to go.
So all we have to do is get around 10 tons of metal?
Over here. We can make it to the other side if we take this ventilation shaft.
Tanaka, what we got on radiation?
Let me check. Levels are high. These vents seem to be blowing real hot.
Percy?
I don't see any other choice.
Then let's get snug.
I'll take point.
No, Percy first. Après vous, mademoiselle.
Sorry, Metzger. I don't speak, asshole.
It's suffocating in here. Nice and cozy.
Yeah. I do not like it this tight. Claustrophobic.
Wait up a second. We're stopping.
What is it?
It looks like something is growing along the surface of the vent.
What's the holdup?
The vent's covered in some sort of black mold. Looks like some sort of strange fungus.
Yeah, black mold and mushrooms don't bite.
Particles of something probably blew up here and mixed up with the radiation.
Just keep moving. We're not going back.
You heard him, Percy. Move. We're going forward.
All right, but it's about to get nasty in here.
She wasn't lying.
Wait. You hear that?
What's that sound?
It sounds like
a rat.
No. I do not do rats. I don't do tight spaces, and I do not do rats.
Oh, God. What's wrong with it? Why is it so bloated?
it's irradiated. That's why it's covered in sores.
Ah, shit. Is that fungus growing on its back?
Everyone back up. It's coming.
Hold still. I'm gonna shoot it. Put the gun back, or you'll hit her.
Knife me! I got reach it!
What?
Can't see my food knife!
Okay, on its way.
Die! Piece of shit!
Percy, it's dead.
Right.
I think we just pissed off its cousins.
Back up! Back up! Move!
Come on, move it!
There's not enough room!
Just chill! You're causing a logjam back here. We're gonna trample each other.
If we can't go back, then we're cutting our way out. Hold on.
A plasma cutter?
I never leave home without it.
Prendergast, hold up! Give him room!
I'm trying!
There's more up ahead! Come on! There's a whole goddamn floor coming our way! Get me out of here!
Come on, I've got you!
Come on! Shake out!
Let's go, you bastards! You want this? You want this fucking shit? Eat it! Bastards! Fucking go! Eat it!
Enough, kid. They're gone. Safe.
Should have brought some cats on this goddamn station.
That's a nasty little bite. You gonna make it?
I'll survive.
Barely see anything through this steam.
So this is what's left of Helix. Billboards bringing news from the past.
I guess when they came to pull out the squatters, no one thought to turn these damn things off.
When the shit hit the fan, we didn't have much time to think of anything.
Well, it feels like a robot junkyard in here.
Oh, I haven't seen tech this geriatric outside of a museum. These bots must be running in low power mode.
After all this time?
It's giving me the willies.
Nothing but circuits and empty words.
Tanaka, how are we doing on the radiation?
Manageable. Air quality is actually pretty good.
We should save our air until we need it then. Close the tanks, everyone. Visors up.
Begone gills and iodine pills.
Come on, geezers. You heard him.
I want you all on high alert.
Yeah, he could be anywhere in here.
Percy, where we headed?
The prisoner escaped 72 hours ago. It's likely he hasn't eaten since. No matter his desire to forge a getaway, science is science. And science says he needs to eat.
Nothing like some 100-year-old bar cherries.
The markets are this way.
Drive system failed. Get out. Everyone to the escape pods. Carpenter drive system failure.
I'm sorry.
We got signs of life.
Where's that coming from?
That'd be where we're headed.
Let's move.
Welcome to the Helix market. All of your dreams terminated. All of your dreams. Welcome to the Helix market. From around the system. Terminated.
Unidentified passengers. Please hold and provide identification.
An antique killing machine.
Probably caught up with the convict.
And now it's caught up with us too.
Hello, unidentified passengers. Please hold and provide identification.
Tanaka, what's the situation here?
I don't know. This is a lot different than fixing up the bots at Black Iron. This thing's gotta be over 100 years old.
Can you do it or not?
If you can buy me some time, I think I can hack it. Disable the guns at least. But it's gonna want to scan us.
Step forward, single file. Display your boarding passes, please.
Careful. Its programming seems to be on the fritz. These older models aren't designed to last this long. It's a miracle she's even still running.
Perfect. So it's not just a killer robot. It's a glitchy killer robot.
Yeah, something like that.
Its database hasn't been upgraded in 2 decades, so we're screwed.
It'll have me on file from the extraction mission. Granted, that's 20 years back, but maybe that can buy us some time.
Yeah, or we just blast it.
This ain't no mutated rat, kid. This thing shoots back, and it don't miss.
If I can get around behind it, I think I can bypass its system.
All right, Tanaka. Do your thing.
Please provide security credentials, or I will take aggressive measures.
I have clearance. You should have me on file. Skip Tracer. Percy Riggs.
Lean your head in for a facial recognition scan.
Okay.
Error. Face doesn't match the biometric data on file.
It's me. Check again. Here. Take my fingerprints.
Error. No match found. Possible hostiles. Error.
Tanaka is tweaking out here.
10 seconds.
If it moves at her again, just shoot. Hand onto the scanner, please. Hand onto the scanner, please. You have 5 seconds to comply.
Okay.
Scanning. Percy Riggs, Skip Tracer, cleared.
I told you! These are my prisoners. I'm escorting them off Helix.
Guns offline.
When do we shoot it?
There's no clean shot.
Wait till she gets out of there. Cyber threat detected.
No!
Tanaka.
Shit.
Fire! Fire!
Someone check Tanaka!
There's nothing left to check. Poor girl.
God damn robots!
It's busted, kid. You got it.
Hey, I think I've got eyes on that fugitive ship.
Where?
Is that it? Other side of the market, ancillary docking station.
Yeah, that's her, all right. Black iron tags.
Thank God. Let's find our target and get off this tin coffin.
You don't even give a shit that Tanaka's dead? I mean, what's wrong with all you people?
We're just trying not to join her, that's all. If you haven't noticed, we've had bad intel from the start. Proximity mines, mutated rats, killer robots. What gives, Metzger? Black Iron thought we could just stroll in here?
All I know is the sooner we find our man, the sooner we could leave. Now let's keep moving.
You kidding me? Are we just gonna leave her here?
It's okay, kid. Come on.
There's blood here. Fresh.
Hold up. I think we've got a body.
Where?
In there. Back of the noodle joint. This our guy?
Can't tell. Not much skin left to check.
He's still crispy, though. Could this have been the one that was shooting earlier?
He's got a core.
A core?
Cranial optical recording engine.
It's what we call neck implants on Black Iron. All the inmates have them. That way we can play back everything they've seen.
An all-seeing eye.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's cut her out.
Look like you've done this before.
Yep. It's part of the guard's duty to remove a core from dead inmate's brainstem. It's as easy as cleaning the fish. Let's see if we can fire it up.
What are we looking at? Are there laboratories at Black Iron Prison?
Just the sick bay. But this ain't the sick bay.
What the hell is that?
It looks like some sort of corpse.
Opening the chest cavity.
Jesus Christ. What are we looking at, Doctor?
I don't know. None of the internal organs are recognizable. The patient has undergone rapid mutation in just several hours.
Yesterday, this was a human being. Like both of us. But now...
This microbe is dangerous. Its interaction with human DNA is like throwing gasoline on a fire.
Be careful what you say. There are eyes in ears everywhere.
Look at its mouth. 1 foot in diameter. Tentacles that extend to its waist. We have to stop. We can't continue.
Get a hold of yourself, Doc. There's a live demonstration at 0300 hours.
Another one?
Warden's orders.
What are these things?
What are you guys doing over at Black Iron Prison? So now you're experimenting on inmates.
Hey, this is all new to us as well.
Proximity alert.
So the prisoner escaped with one of those things in cryo.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell is going on? What have you all got us into here?
I don't know.
That's bullshit.
It ain't bullshit, old man.
We need to check that ship. See if it can still run.
I'm not too keen on going in there.
Especially if that thing is inside.
You know what? My patience is starting to stretch thin with you two. We just lost one of our own. I don't need to start losing others. We're checking the ship, seeing if it's operational, and then we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Don't let it stop you, Metzger. Peek inside if you like.
How about we all go home?
After you.
Think she can still fly?
She's a Black Iron ride. She'll fly. Metzger, come here. Give me a hand with this.
What is it?
Come on, help me lift.
Jesus.
Is that the same thing from the operating table?
Looks like it. Frozen in a 7-foot popsicle.
Well, maybe not for long.
You think it's still alive in there?
I don't know.
Episode 2, Shipwrecks. The Callisto Protocol, Helix Station, stars Gwendolyn Christie as Percy, Sam Littlefield as Prendergast, Michael Ironside as Kane, Kevin Durand as Metzger, Cassandra Blair as Tanaka, Leland Orser as Lennox, with additional performances by Elizabeth Evans as the ship's voice, Jessica DiGiovanni as billboard actor, Felicia Saunders as twitching robot, Brandon Morales as nightclub robot, Jeffrey Emerson as sparking robot, Krista Scott Reed as video screen, Erin Anderson as the mother, Brandon Paul Eels as security bot, Kathleen Garrett as doctor. Audio story by Jake Emanuel and Willie Block at Breaking and Entering. Written by Gregory Thompson and Tex Gresham. Directed by Jake Emanuel and Willie Block. Executive produced by Paula Chowles and Rob Capps. Executive producers Jake Emanuel and Willie Block. Produced by Gloria Bradbury and Tess Ryan. Original music and composition by Ryland Blackington. Music editing by Stephen Blevins. Sound design and mix by Sam Plattner. Sound design by Pacific Standard Sound, Jimmy Miller, Matt Yoakum, and Ryan Sullivan. Dialogue editor, Eileen Roberts. Casting director, Daryl Eisenberg and Allie Beans. Assistant director, Kyle Smithers. Script supervisor, J.C. Hines. Project manager, Cameron Mark Lewis. Production coordinator, Arati Misro. Production assistant, Ryan Mercatante. Audio engineering by Charles Carroll and David Wilson. Assistant editor, Beatriz Nerona. Trailer editor, Owen Greenwich Young. Production legal, Erica Jewell. The Callisto Protocol, Helix Station is a Striking Distance Studios and Godfrey Dadich Partners production. Striking Distance Studios.
I'm Gwendolyn Christie, and this is the Callisto Protocol, Helix Station.
Episode 3, Loss in Space.
The following is a paid advertisement by the United Jupiter Company.
Hey, Cameron.
Hey, Tess.
I heard you got accepted into the Europa School of Engineering. Congrats.
Thanks. Unfortunately, my family can't afford the tuition.
Oh, no. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna enlist in the UJC security force. 5 years of service, and they'll pay for my whole education.
Defending the Jovian system is a tough job. You sure you have what it takes?
I think so.
Do you have what it takes to defend your community? Then join the United Jupiter Company Security Force. We need young recruits like Cameron to protect the patrol zone. Help defend our mines from Syndicate raiders. Fight back against the Outer Way terrorists who threaten our way of life. Or if you're the best of the best, you can enlist with Black Iron Security. Become a guard on Callisto and protect the patrolled zone from the most dangerous criminals in the solar system. Do you have what it takes to enlist?
I have what it takes.
I have what it takes.
Then join the UJC security force and defend our way.
Attention! This is the Outer Way. Do not believe the UJC's lies. They lured us from Earth with the promise of a better life, but every day we suffer and perish under their control. That ends now. We are the Resistance. Together, we can take a stand and fight back against...
We apologize for this unauthorized interruption. Cooperating with known insurgents is unlawful. Violators will be punished to the full extent of the law. Please report any suspicious activity to your local security station. Thank you. And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
What are we looking at? What is this thing?
That mouth could devour a small child in one bite.
It's disgusting.
No one said nothing about a Frankenstein monster in a box.
Everybody, just calm down.
Calm down. It's got tentacles sticking out of its back. What aren't you two telling us? We're here to secure your fugitive, so why is this thing here frozen in ice?
Listen, Percy, you got the same information as us.
Doesn't feel like it.
Someone better start talking, and fast. I don't like being left out of the loop.
Out of the loop? Remember, you're just here to be our guide dog.
A guide dog?
That's right. And I'm the one holding the leash. So I suggest you don't go sticking your nose where it don't belong.
Careful. This old guide dog bites. And she doesn't like being lied to.
Hear that? It came from the cockpit.
Go on, Metzger. Lead the way.
Oh, I will. I'm not shy.
Where'd they go?
Come on out. We know you're in here. We're not gonna hurt you.
That is, unless you make us.
Percy, closet.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't touch the door, Percy.
How about we break the glass on the fire axe and hack our way in?
Could be something in there.
Oh, I know there's something in there. And whatever is behind that door has from the count of 3 to open up. Or it's getting a few leaks.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Careful now. Could be one of those frozen things.
I say we just paint the door red and find out after.
1.
This is your last chance. Kane here ain't too good at counting.
2. 3.
Wait! Stop! Okay! I'm coming out!
A girl?
This some kind of a joke?
Lucky you're a short one, or he'd have pierced some new jewelry into that skull of yours.
Who are you?
Not saying nothing to you.
How'd you get in here?
Go to hell!
Look, we don't have time for this, you little runt. We want answers, and we're gonna get answers, one way or another.
Hey, get off me! Let me down!
Oh, don't want to be carried? Then you'll be dragged.
Ah! Let go of my hair! You asshole!
Prendergast, let up. She's just a kid.
I don't care. There ain't supposed to be no kids. Just like there ain't supposed to be no monsters in ice boxes. Maybe I'll just open this cryo coffin up and toss her inside. Maybe then we'll get some answers.
No, stop! Let go! I'll talk!
Sweetheart, you had your chance.
Stop! I'm sorry, okay? I was just scared.
I'm not hearing anything useful here. Anybody else? Okay, in you go.
No!
That's enough!
God, ow! Wasn't actually gonna put her in there, I was just trying to scare her.
We're not the monsters here. Got it? I mean, what's gotten into you?
What's gotten into me is her being here isn't sitting well with me. It doesn't make any sense.
Then maybe you should ask your partner.
What the hell does he know?
What do you know, Metzger? You've been jumping around the PZ a few too many times to walk into a job like this with blinders on.
What I know is what Ferris told us. track down the fugitive.
He was referring to the prisoner, some kid we found hiding in a closet.
He's not a prisoner.
What was that?
He's not a prisoner. He's a scientist.
A scientist?
The hell kind of mission is this?
Why are we hunting an escaped scientist from Black Iron? What have you two gotten us into?
The man you're looking for. He's my father, Dr. Lennox Thompson.
You mean he was your father?
What?
Oh, God.
Nice. Real nice, Pendergast.
What?
She doesn't know, you moron.
What do you mean? Where's my dad?
What he's saying is that your father's dead. One of the robots got to him.
No. He can't be.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
Just cover, Percy. We gotta move. I want that thing off the ship. It's too damn hot in here. We don't want it to melt.
It'll be all right.
Percy. You good?
I'm just fine.
Hey, wake up.
I'm sorry.
You deserve to burn. Just like we did.
Come on, snap out of it.
Metzger, you touch her again and you're dead.
Get your mitts off me, old man.
She'll be fine. She just needs her medicine. That's all.
So the old girl's a junkie. Who would have thought?
What is that?
It's a booster for a permanent spinal tap.
There's nothing I could do.
We all need something to keep us going.
You didn't tell us that we were hiring a goddamn dope fiend for this mission.
You had your secrets. We had ours.
What's even in this crap?
Sugar and spice and everything nice. It helps keep her demons at bay.
God damn it.
Wonderful. Now get your ass up. We need to move that thing off the ship.
We should just destroy it.
I'll leave that decision up to Ferris. Now go on. Move.
Welcome to the ancillary docking station. Helix, the diamond station. In the dark.
Careful. Easy does it.
Watch my feet.
Please, let me out of these. They hurt my wrists.
Being cuffed is better than the alternative. Trust me on that. Percy, are you holding up?
I'll make it.
Let me go! Get me away from that thing!
Metzger, can I get a word?
Yeah. What you got?
I mean, alone?
Sure, kid.
Hey, old man. You and the junkie watch the girl.
Where you two think you're going?
I saw some coolant back in the noodle joint. Should help to keep whatever that thing in the cryo box is on the rocks till we get back to Black Iron.
I'm not flying back with that thing.
Then feel free to stay. I'm sure Helix would be happy to have you.
Be right back. If the girl tries anything, shoot her.
Percy, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking they know stuff we aren't privy to.
Oh, you don't say.
Listen. Thanks for back there.
Don't thank me. It gives me no pleasure to dose you with that crap.
Metzger, I got a joke for you.
Yeah? What's that?
What do a scientist, his daughter, and a frozen monster corpse all have in common?
Oh, look, kid.
What they all have in common is that none of them were the fugitive that I was ordered to find. Isn't that hilarious?
You were on a need-to-know basis. Ferris wanted to make sure you could be trusted.
So what are we supposed to do here, given the mess that we're currently in?
Our objective is to get that cargo back to Black Iron. We'll dispose of the girl, our new skip tracer friends, and make this whole situation disappear. You alright?
Yeah, it's just... I was kind of joking when I said we should shoot the girl. Is that really necessary?
She's not just any girl. She and her father are working with the Outer Way.
No shit.
Yeah. The Outer Way has been a thorn in the UJC's ass for decades. The only resistance they can't seem to squash. Look, if we're successful here, you'll be on the fast track for a promotion. We just need to get the job done.
Shh. I don't think we're alone.
What are you saying?
I just saw a shadow or something move through the dark.
This ghost ship has been abandoned for decades. You saw what the radiation did to the rats. Just focus on the girl and the skip tracers, and then we're out of here.
Right. Yes, sir.
What do you call this thing?
My dad's dead, and all you care about is what's in that box.
I'm sorry about your father.
One time, I heard my dad talking about it on a holo. It was like bio place, or bio something. I can't remember what it was, what he said. But it was a word I'd never heard before. Around me, he just called them monsters.
Well, I bet he had a name for you.
Juniper.
It's nice to meet you, Juniper. I'm Percy. The man with the voice of an angel over there is Kane.
You shouldn't get too close to it. My dad hated it. They made him make those things.
Juniper, we want to help you, but you're gonna have to tell us what's going on here. Who is behind all of this? What do they want with you?
And why should I trust you?
Because those other two men are gonna come back here and they're gonna get the information they want. One way or another.
They don't want information. They don't want to hear what I have to say. Before we left Callisto, Dad told me that if Black Iron ever caught us, then we were dead. They're Black Iron, he's dead, and I am next.
So why'd he leave then? Risk your lives? Why go through all of this?
He wanted to undo all of it. Undo all the harm he did. We came here to get help. He said he was making a deal with the devil.
What did he mean by that?
We came here to meet up with the Outer Way.
Great. That's just what we need. To get caught up in the middle of a dogfight between the Outer Way and the UJC.
The Outer Way, huh? You really think they're gonna be able to help you?
My dad thought so. He said he thought we could trust her.
Could trust who?
A woman named Danny. We were told that she might help us. That she could help to bring down the UJC once and for all.
I've got eyes on Metzger and Prendergast. They're coming back.
Percy, please. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill all of us.
I'm not gonna let them kill anyone. Let's get these cuffs off. Come on. Come with me.
Percy, what are you doing?
I'm sick of doing things that way. We're switching to jazz.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Come on. We'll hide her in there.
Back to the vents, huh?
In you go.
I'm scared.
Don't be. It'll be fine. Go on.
Yeah, okay. Aren't you coming?
No, not yet. Juniper, I want you to crawl in as deep as you can and don't come out until you hear me call your name. Understand?
I understand.
Now go on.
Sure is dark in here.
What's the play?
We just talk. Try and keep things civil.
These people ain't civil.
Neither are we.
Anyone want to give us a hand? These coolant tanks are heavy as shit!
Where's the girl?
We have some questions.
I understand. But you need to hand over the girl now.
Why? What do you need with a 14-year-old girl?
What's it to you? I know about your past, what you've done. Don't pretend you've grown a conscience.
You lied to us! What are we doing here? What the hell is that thing in the ice?
Well, if you hang around long enough, you'll find out.
Hey, kid. You keep your hands off your hips.
Easy, old man.
You draw on me and you're dead.
Oh, look. Our friend is starting to thaw.
Hey!
Drop your gun.
You first.
Stand down! Now!
We were never going to get off this station, were we? This is supposed to be a one-way trip.
I said stand down!
Like hell! How you feeling, Percy?
You're looking a little wobbly.
Hey, Percy. Steady your aim.
I'm okay. I'm okay. If you move, Metzger, I'll blow a 10-inch hole through your chest!
Hey. The ice.
Percy, behind you! That thing is awake!
Shit! What the hell? What's it doing?
I think it's staged. Disoriented.
The hell are those? What's it throwing up?
They look like mutant slugs.
It's looking right at us.
Jesus Christ.
Huge.
Kane?
I'm on it.
Oh, God!
Hey, ugly! Eat this!
Die, you monster! Wait!
Kane and Prendergast! A couple of good old monster killers.
What the hell was that thing?
Kane, you ever seen a creature like this?
I've seen a lot in my years, but no. Nothing like this. Metzger. What's wrong?
One of those worm things went in my mouth. Down my throat.
You okay?
I think...
Metzger? Metzger! What's happening to him?
Get back, Kane!
Mother of God!
Kane!
Episode 3, Loss in Space. The Callisto Protocol, Helix Station, stars Gwendolyn Christie as Percy, Sam Littlefield as Prendergast, Michael Ironside as Kane, Kevin Durand as Metzger, Caitlin Kinnunen as Juniper, with additional performances by Eric Scanlon as Legal Disclaimer, Jessica Griffin as narrator and automated voice, Jessica DiGiovanni as Tess, Brandon Paul Eels as Cameron, Brandon Elsey as Drill Sergeant, Camille A. Burford as Masked Voice, Aaron Anderson as Ghost. Audio story by Jake Emanuel and Willie Block at Breaking and Entering. Written by Gregory Thompson and Tex Gresham. Directed by Jake Emanuel and Willie Block. Executive produced by Paula Chowles and Rob Capps. Executive producers Jake Emanuel and Willie Block. Produced by Gloria Bradbury and Tess Ryan. Original music and composition by Ryland Blackington. Music editing by Stephen Blevins. Sound design and mix by Sam Plattner. Sound design by Pacific Standard Sound, Jimmy Miller, Matt Yoakum, and Ryan Sullivan. Dialogue editor, Eileen Roberts. Casting director, Daryl Eisenberg and Allie Beans. Assistant director, Kyle Smithers. Script supervisor, J.C. Hines. Project manager, Cameron Mark Lewis. Production coordinator, Arati Misro. Production assistant, Ryan Mercatante. Audio engineering by Charles Carroll and David Wilson. Assistant editor, Beatriz Nerona. Trailer editor, Owen Greenwich Young. Production legal, Erica Jewell. The Callisto Protocol, Helix Station is a Striking Distance Studios and Godfrey Dadich Partners production. Striking Distance Studios. Story consultants, Scott Whitney, Eric Lieb, and Glenn Schofield. Executive producers, Adam Kraus and TJ Kansuyi. Associate producers, Vincent Kwong and Daniel Jordanengo. VP Business Development, Blake Hennon. Based on the world of the Callisto Protocol, created by Glenn Schofield, CEO and game director.
I'm Gwendolyn Christie, and this is the Callisto Protocol, Helix Station.
Episode 4, Severed.
Don't be stupid.
Prendergast, get off me!
There's nothing you can do for him. Percy!
Kane!
Earthly. Don't look. Come on. We gotta go!
I can't leave him!
We gotta go, Percy! He's dead! Where's the girl? Percy!
In the vent!
Come on! Get inside! Eat shit! Move your ass!
Juniper, you down there?
Yeah, I'm here!
We gotta move, kid, come on!
There's a problem!
No shit, there's a problem!
Juniper, go!
Okay!
Vent is shaky as shit!
I tried telling you, we can't keep going. The vent is all wobbly. We're too heavy!
We gotta take our chances! Move!
Whoa!
Shit! Hold on!
Everyone in one piece.
Percy? Percy!
Is she breathing?
I don't know.
Well, check, will you?
Percy!
Percy! Good, you're alive.
Where are we? What is this place?
Looks like we fell next to an old elevator shaft, and before you ask, yeah, I checked. Elevator's busted.
Great.
It's looking like the only way out of here might be through that door to the meat freezer.
Okay. I think I've got my bearings back.
Percy, you alright?
I don't know. Kane deserved better than dying like that.
It hurts. I know.
I know you do.
What the hell just happened back there? How did Metzger just transform like that?
He turned into one of them. That's the problem. They spread. Those worm-like things, once they get in your system, it's all over. You're one of those creatures now.
Just like that?
Yeah, just like that.
What are they? The slugs?
He called them parasites, my father. I don't know. Something I heard once.
We should keep moving.
What's our plan?
Our plan? Percy, can I ask you something?
Yeah, what is it?
He's Black Iron. Remember? He was going to kill us. You sure we can trust him?
No. I'm not.
You two keeping secrets?
Don't go getting yourself all worked up.
Watch it, little one.
Prendergast.
Where to?
I guess, unless we feel like climbing up those elevator cables, we check out the freezer.
Yeah, but then what?
Then we head up a floor, flank around Metzger onto that ship, and get the hell off this station.
Whoa.
Careful, the floor is all frost.
Yeah, I noticed. Anybody hungry? All the slabs on these meat hooks still look ice cold. I could go for a T-bone.
That's gross.
Ah, don't like steak?
You hear that?
Hear what?
The airflow. It's blowing in from somewhere, which means we've got passage.
Okay. That's good.
And are we good? I mean, with what happened up there, things got a little heated.
Listen, I'm just as lost as you in all this.
But that's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is if we're good.
Yeah, we're good. We got bigger troubles down here than each other.
This mean we're calling a truce?
Yeah, something like that.
The way I look at it is, if we have any hope of getting out of this place alive, we're gonna need to stick together. And keep cool.
I'm cool.
And what about her? You cool with her?
No, he's not. I don't trust him for a second. I mean, he wants to kill me. He's made that pretty clear so far, wouldn't you say?
Runt's cool too. Just as long as she doesn't slow me down.
You're the slow one.
Everyone quiet, stop.
I heard it too. And I don't think these meat racks slide all by themselves.
You're starting to scare me.
Shh. Prendergast, turn your light out.
Right.
Wait. I don't think we're alone.
I thought I saw someone earlier. When me and Metzger were grabbing the coolant in the noodle joint, I could have sworn it was moving. Something crawling in the dark. Looked like it was wearing a wig or something.
I also saw something right when we got inside Helix. Looked like it was small, sunken. I thought I was seeing things. Sometimes I think I see things.
I can hear that.
I hear it.
Yeah, me too.
So we looking to make friends?
It's not one of my strong suits.
What are we thinking? Bandit bot poachers?
Out this far? Nah, not this deep in the PC. Look, if you stay here with the girl, I'm gonna crawl over and see if I can get a visual.
You think that's a good idea?
No, not really.
Be careful.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Within me, coming down to get the meat, coming down to stuff the heat, oil and drink. Always me, within me, looking for healthy.
Gummers. It's gone. It's safe. Come on.
What did you see?
A gummer.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you believe in that shit.
After today, I believe in anything.
What's a gummer?
It's just an old Ganymede wives' tale about irradiated humans.
Why do they call them gummers?
Because over time, radiation and low gravity weaken your bones. Your hair falls out, then your teeth.
What did he look like?
He
It wasn't the same one I saw earlier. That one looked young compared to this guy. He was old, sick, had some radiation pustules, bald and sunken. He was singing something strange.
So what are we thinking here?
Could be dozens of them. Could be a colony.
You really think they could manage to live out here for this long?
I saw what I saw. So did you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Where are we going?
Out of this fridge.
Welcome to the Helix Arboretum. Please do not touch the flora and fauna.
The jungle sounds over the speakers are a nice touch.
It's like we just changed seasons.
Reminds me of the Habitat Dome on Callisto.
Me and my dad used to go there on his lunch breaks. He'd teach me about the Latin names of all the plants.
The glass ceiling can use a polish, but this place is in pretty good shape.
I need you guys to listen to what I'm about to say and take my words very seriously. I want you to keep your eyes on me and don't look up.
She's talking to you, kid.
Yeah, okay. What is it?
Just act natural. Pretend that you're checking out some of the plants.
Okay, sure.
Keep your eyes down here. But I've got one of those toothless squatters looking down at us from beyond the greenhouse ceiling.
Shit.
Also, Prendergast, there's another one hiding over in the bush to your 3 o'clock. Our bald friend from the freezer. They've clocked us.
Percy, you're scaring me.
Don't be scared. Just keep keeping cool.
Are they dangerous?
I don't know.
I say we just start shooting. Find out if the radiation had any effect on the color of their blood.
Who knows how many of them there are? Plus, we've been burning through a lot of ammo.
Well, so what? We just make a run for it?
I think we make a walk for it.
What?
Just act like we don't see them.
That's got to be the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
They don't know that we know that they're there. Just like we don't know that they're hostile. They could be just as scared as us. Maybe they've seen Metzger. Maybe they know there's something a lot worse than irradiated people on this station.
I don't like it.
If they attack, then yeah, we shoot and we run.
I don't think I can do this.
You can. Come on. It's okay, Juniper. Just keep walking. Stay back!
What? Out of the way, Percy, I'll blast his ass.
Hold your fire!
He ate the worms.
What are you trying to tell us?
Up there. He ate the worms.
God damn, have you ever seen someone so ugly?
It's okay. We don't want to harm you.
Percy, our gummer friend from above is coming down onto that glass.
That's not gonna hold him.
Get off the roof, asshole!
Worms. Up there. He ate the worms.
I think his friend up there swallowed one of those slug things. The ceiling's going. Take cover! Prendergast!
My leg! My fucking leg!
Percy, I think it's turned!
I'm done taking chances.
You killed him.
He was infected. He was dead already. Juniper, I need you to apply pressure to Prendergast's leg to stop the bleeding.
What do you mean? How?
Push down on the spot above the knee.
Okay, I'll try. I just haven't done anything like this before.
It's okay, I'll talk you through it. Right there. How many of you gummers are there?
What?
How many people live here?
72. No, 71 now.
Go. Warn them. Bad things are coming.
Okay.
Quit stalling! There's no time. Go.
Yes, okay.
Prendergast, how are you holding up?
I've got a window for a leg. How do you think I'm doing?
Can we move it?
No, that window must weigh 500 pounds.
He's losing a lot of blood. Am I doing this right?
You're doing great. Just keep applying the pressure.
Okay, I'm trying.
Juniper, give me your belt. I'll cut off the blood supply.
All right. Here.
I'm not feeling so hot here.
We need to move him. We're not safer and it's going to be too cold in that freezer.
But his leg is pinned. How are we going to get him out?
I feel cold.
You're going to be all right. Juniper, stay with him 1 second.
Okay.
Can do it in the machine room.
Can do what in the machine room?
Try to be calm. Conserve your strength.
Percy, do what? What are you gonna do?
They'll give you the best prosthetic there is. It'll probably be better than the real thing.
No. No, you can't.
It's that or you bleed out.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God.
Bite down on the sheath.
Percy, no, please, it's my leg.
Black Iron will take care of you. Remember, they're gonna owe you for this. Paid sick leave, vacation. You're gonna be making out like a champ.
Oh, to hell with this.
Kid, keep that tight.
I'm trying.
Juniper, reach into my pouch and pull out a canister.
Is this it? That stuff you do?
Yeah, I want you to screw this into his support system.
Okay, I'll try. Okay, it's in. Now what?
Good. Now inject him with it.
Okay.
Should help with the pain.
I feel fine.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it?
I don't know if I can look.
We cut his leg loose, and then we drag him right into the machine room.
Okay, right. Sure.
Look away!
I'm going to be sick.
It's going to be okay. Almost there. Just one more little crack.
Why are you getting up? Is it done?
No, listen. I was able to cut through the muscles and the tendons, but I need to stomp down and snap the leg bone.
Oh, shit.
Where's the
I think we're losing him. Renegast! Percy, he's out. Is he dead?
No, he's just in shock. Probably fainted from all the pain. Look, he's breathing.
Okay.
You ready?
You sure this is even gonna work?
I have no idea. Now hold on to his leg tight.
God!
Here, we can put him on this table.
Okay.
There you go.
He spilled a lot of blood.
Yeah, well, we're not done.
Huh?
We need to make the bleeding stop.
What? How?
We have to cauterize the wound.
What's that mean?
Means we're gonna burn him.
No.
Here, give him another canister and shoot him up.
Okay.
Here.
Thanks. What are you doing with the bullets?
I'm packing the wound with gunpowder.
Is that going to work?
I think, at least in theory, it should. Your father was a scientist. Science, right?
Yeah, I guess. Is there enough powder in them?
We're gonna find out. How are you holding up?
What do you mean?
I mean, how are you doing inside your mind?
I'm scared. And I miss my dad. But it's weird. I thought I'd cry more.
You will. But, we don't have the time right now, because right now we're both just fighting to survive, and that's what your dad would want you to do. Keep fighting. When we're safe, when we've made it through, that's when the tears will come.
If we even make it.
We'll make it. I promise. Listen, you're tough, Juniper. A hell of a lot tougher than I was at your age.
Really?
Yeah, really. I lost my parents when I was young too. An orphan all of my life. Well, until Kane took me in. All right, I think that should be enough.
Should I back up?
Yeah, but shoot him up first.
Right.
All right. Here it goes.
Percy? Percy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks to Prendergast, I'm running low on medicine. How's he doing?
The bleeding stopped, but he's still knocked out. He is breathing, though. I did check that.
Well, that's good. Breathing is important.
Should we wake him?
Yeah, we're leaving. It's time to get in that ship and just go.
Prendergast, wake up.
Am I still alive?
Yeah, you're an ox.
I'll have to write that down.
How are you doing?
I just lost my leg. You hacked it off, remember?
If you're strong enough, we're gonna get you up and get you out of here.
I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe we should stay.
What are you talking about?
Helix Station is starting to grow on me.
You might have lost your leg, but you haven't lost your sense of humor.
Just entertain this possibility for a moment. Suppose we do leave. We all take a nice, long vacation on the beaches of Ganymede.
Sounds nice.
Sure does. But how long until these monsters get off this station? This thing is contagious as hell. Look at what happened to Metzger. We are lucky that we're isolated out here. Imagine if just one of those things gets off Helix, reach a dense population. Goodbye Ganymede beaches, goodbye Io and Europa, goodbye everything.
Sounds like you're trying to stay and play hero.
Or maybe we kill the monsters now so they don't kill us later.
Stay if you want, but Juniper and I are gone.
To fly a black iron ship, you need a black iron chip. We don't fly without me.
Or I could just cut your hand off too. Rip that chip out. I mean, I already got some practice chopping off limbs today.
Yeah, you could try.
Will you two please stop fighting? Percy, I think he's right.
What?
I'm scared, and I want to leave. But what if these things get out?
All right, fine. Let's say I agree with you. Let's say I also think we need to kill them. Kill them all. The only way to put Helix down for good is to blow the Carpenter Drive and... Well, I don't know if I have the strength left in me to go back down there again. To relive it all. I just don't know that I can do that. To hear those screams.
Percy, what happened to you here?
Something hellish. Something after all these years I just can't shake.
So tell us.
We're listening.
Percy.
Fine! You wanna know? I'll tell you!
Episode 4, Severed. The Callisto Protocol, Helix Station, stars Gwendolyn Christie as Percy, Sam Littlefield as Prendergast, Michael Ironside as Kane, Caitlin Kinnunen as Juniper, with additional performances by Jake Emanuel as Bald Gummer, Brandon Elsie as Robotic Voice. Audio story by Jake Emanuel and Willie Block at Breaking and Entering. Written by Gregory Thompson and Tex Gresham. Directed by Jake Emanuel and Willie Block. Executive produced by Paula Chowles and Rob Capps. Executive producers Jake Emanuel and Willie Block. Produced by Gloria Bradbury and Tess Ryan. Original music and composition by Ryland Blackington. Music editing by Stephen Blevins. Sound design and mix by Sam Plattner. Sound design by Pacific Standard Sound, Jimmy Miller, Matt Yoakum, and Ryan Sullivan. Dialogue editor, Eileen Roberts. Casting director, Daryl Eisenberg and Allie Beans. Assistant director, Kyle Smithers. Script supervisor, J.C. Hines. Project manager, Cameron Mark Lewis. Production coordinator, Arati Misro. Production assistant, Ryan Mercatante. Audio engineering by Charles Carroll and David Wilson. Assistant editor, Beatriz Nerona. Trailer editor, Owen Greenwich Young. Production legal, Erica Jewell. The Callisto Protocol, Helix Station is a Striking Distance Studios and Godfrey Dadich Partners production. Striking Distance Studios. Story consultants, Scott Whitney, Eric Lieb, and Glenn Schofield. Executive producers, Adam Krause and TJ Kansuyi. Associate producers, Vincent Kwong and Daniel Jordanengo. VP Business Development, Blake Hennon. Based on the world of the Callisto Protocol, created by Glenn Schofield, CEO and game director.